All right, folks, pop quiz. The year is 2050. Self-driving cars are stuck in traffic jams caused by flying cars. Your grandkids are explaining TikTok to you again. And Israel? Still there? That's the million-shekel question, isn't it? Yet here we are, decades into the 21st century, and Israel's still kicking. Let's be honest, Israel's history reads like a season finale of 24 non-stop tension cliffhangers, and you're never quite sure who to trust. From its founding in '48, it's been a story of survival against the odds. Wars, check. Terrorism, check. Peace deals that fell apart faster than a falafel on a hot Tel Aviv sidewalk, sadly, check. But here's the thing about Israelis. They're resilient. They had to be. Through it all, they built a nation. Not just any nation, mind you, but a tech powerhouse. Think Silicon Valley, but with better hummus. This ain't just about fighting for land, though. It's about identity, faith, and the whole chosen people thing. That's a lot of pressure, folks. Imagine your family reunion being debated by the UN every single year. Makes Thanksgiving dinner look like a picnic, right? Fast forward to today, or should I say 2050, the world's gone digital, climate change is throwing more shade than a Kardashian on Twitter, and alliances are shifting faster than a desert sandstorm. What does this mean for our plucky little nation? On the one hand, technology Israel's forte. They're on the cutting edge of everything from cybersecurity to water desalination. Heck, they might even invent self-filling hummus bowls by then. A man can dream. This gives them an edge, a seat at the global high table. But here's the rub: climate change doesn't negotiate. Water scarcity, extreme weather, these are real threats to the entire region. And that means even more tension with the neighbours. And let's not forget, global alliances are fickle. What happens when old friends start liking someone else's Instagram posts more? This brings us to the juicy stuff: alliances and internal drama. Remember those neighbours we talked about? Well, turns out some of them are now frenemies. Shared threats make for strange bedfellows, and the enemy of my enemy is, well, you know the drill. Inside Israel, whole other story. The country's always been a melting pot, a mix of cultures and beliefs. But with growing religious and secular divides, finding common ground is like finding parking in Tel Aviv, nearly impossible. Then there's the whole, what does it mean to be Israeli? question. Is it about religion, culture, just being born on that little sliver of land? These are existential questions, folks, the kind that keep you up at night, even after a double dose of Ben & Jerry's made in Israel, by the way. So back to our original question, is there an Israel in 2050? Look, I'm a comedian, not a fortune teller. But if history's taught us anything, it's that you can never count Israel out. They've defied expectations, overcome obstacles, and frankly annoyed the hell out of their enemies with their sheer tenacity. Will there be challenges? You bet. Internal divisions? Probably more than a game of Settlers of Catan. But will they find a way? They always have. Here's the thing, Israel's story is more than just a regional conflict. It's a human story full of hope, struggle, and the eternal quest for a place to call home. And that, my friends, is something we can all relate to.